Hi Capricorn, and welcome back to the channel. This reading is going to be for Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars and Venus, okay? Now, what I'm going to do with this reading is focus on your past, present and the future outcome for February 2019. I'm also going to be using two decks of the Doreen Angels Romance Angels Oracle cards. I've got an old deck and I was given a new deck by one of my sisters for Christmas present. So I like to use both of them now because it gives me more clarifications in readings. If you guys are interested in a private reading, please go down to the description box below where all my details are, okay? Now let's take a look at your past, Capricorn. We have the Page of Swords. So I feel like in the past you may have had an energy about you whereby you were maybe keeping somebody at arm's length. Okay, you had a lot to say to this person. You felt that you could trust this person, so maybe it was a commitment, maybe you was in some sort of partnership with somebody, but I feel like you wasn't being your authentic self. I don't feel like you're being quite truthful in your dealings with this person. You may have been quite immature when you was with this person. You may not have wanted to give them all of your, emotions. So you kept them at a distance. You could have been dealing with a Aquarius, right? Or you could have been in the energies of an Aquarian person, quite detached and aloof. Also, I feel like you may have like Aquarius or Gemini in your chart as well. But I do feel like there was a situation whereby you may have cut someone off, or others of you may have been in contact with somebody but wasn't being forthcoming with your communication. I feel like you wanted to communicate to this person, but I feel like when you did actually communicate to this person, you were overloaded, overwhelmed, sorry, I should say, with so much thoughts, and I wouldn't really say feelings here. I feel and I think so much thoughts, and you wasn't able to I don't think you were able to get your thoughts out, because I paused for a moment there, and I don't feel like you were able to express your thoughts clearly. So you may have felt that you need to just distance yourself from the situation or person, but I do feel like you were spying on this person while you distance yourself from them. For others of you, this could be someone else that was maybe a Gemini or a Aquarius, and they were keeping an eye on you but not telling you how they felt or how they feel. You did trust this person, again, because I'm looking at the trust card here. Two cards came out, and you know me guys, I take whatever comes out, right? You did feel that you could trust this person, and the reason why is because you felt that when you did spend time with them, you were able to be playful, you were able to express yourself. So it's quite contradictory as to why you felt that you weren't unable. So maybe something may have occurred, maybe there could have been an argument, a disagreement, but you did, I feel like you wanted to keep this connection because there was trust within this connection. When you were together, you felt as though it was just you and them. You were able to express, and they allowed you to be very playful, all right? You had a lot of fun with this person, but something happened. Now we have the Emperor. So you guys could be dealing with an Aries, okay? Sun, Moon, Rising, or you could be dealing with a Sagittarius as well. This may have something to do around a home or a marriage. Now, I feel like this Aries person may have been quite a domineering sort of father figure towards you. And even if they were a friend, even if they were a lover, they had this sort of presence that, I feel like it didn't allow you to express yourself. And looking back at this Page of Swords, to me, in this reading, he has so much thoughts and ideas that he wants to express, but he chooses not to. So maybe this person made you hide your thoughts and feelings because you felt quite restricted within their presence. It could be someone that you was married to, or it could have been a relationship that felt like a marriage. So I do see it quite conflicting. In some cases you were able to have fun with this person, in other cases you felt quite restrained in thought and not in touch with your emotions when you were with this person. There was some sort of domineering energy. Maybe you could have been in the energy of the Emperor, controlling your thoughts and feelings. It could have been a secret relationship for some of you, because we have this Retreat card here, all right? And I feel like some of you in the past may have freed yourself from this. Some of you may have been in a marriage and you started seeing somebody that made you feel playful, all right? Because you was with this person that didn't make you feel playful. Please take what resonates. But I see some sort of freeing of self. Someone freed themselves from the connection and they retreated, maybe retreated on their own. I feel like you retreated with somebody, all right? It could have been a Sagittarius person. Yeah, it could have been this Sagittarius person, or it could have been this Aries person that you retreated with, okay? that's in the past. Now let's see what's happening in the present moment for you all. Now we have the Wheel of Fortune. Now Jupiter is in the sign of Sagittarius, so some of you could be dealing with the Sagittarius. I feel strongly that if you have retreated, you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. You chosen the Sagittarius. You didn't want to be with this person that made you feel quite controlled and so forth. Okay. You want to be with someone that made you feel more playful. Okay, so it could be someone with Sagittarius in their chart, or someone that is a Sagittarius sun, right? So I feel like in the now, you may be on the move as well, because Jupiter, Sagittarius is a sign that likes to be on the move. You could also have this in your chart, and or some of you could be contemplating on moving. Again, I feel like you're not at home, you're away from home, because we have the retreat card again. Some of you may have decided to retreat somewhere. Okay, it could be with the same person, the Sagittarius person, or you may be embodying the energies of a Sagittarius and be on the move and decide to retreat. If you have retreated, I feel like you're in a place where no one knows where you are, and it could be a spot whereby, because we've got 2 retreat cards here, guys. It could be in a spot where you feel, you know, you're trying to, you know, stabilize your emotions, but at the same time you want to express yourself, you want to be playful, you want to be happy. All right, so I feel like you don't have to be retreating with someone else. You could just simply be retreating by yourself, but in a place where no one knows where you are. That's what I feel. Others of you, again, we have this energy again. It could be an Aquarius person, and this is an Aquarius card actually. And I feel like someone doesn't want you to and it could be because we are in Aquarius season, so someone could be up to something dodgy. Okay, it could be you as well. This could be your energy. Maybe you could have retreated without telling anybody where you are, you know, because this guy is sneaking, right? He's not sneaking away like the 7 of Swords, but he is stealing these swords without no one knowing. So this could be tied in with the retreat card, whereby you have decided to, you know, take something away, maybe take yourself away and retreat somewhere without no one knowing. You know, people may expect you to still be there. When they turn around, you're gone. So you may be in that sort of energy, and you could have retreated when the sun went into Aquarius for some of you. This could, if you are in this energy, Capricorn, it could be perceived as you acting quite childish, like, you know, why did you do this, to whoever you could be dealing with or so forth. But maybe some of you could have retreated also because you want to spend time with yourself. You want to get in touch with your inner child. All right. Others of you could have retreated because you may have felt to yourself that I need a break from my children. That's just come to mind because it says children. Your love life is being affected by children. So maybe some of you may decide that I need to get a break. I need to be away from my kids. I need a break, right? And yeah, that's what I'm getting from that. Others of you could, you know, I feel if it's someone else, they could be, again, keeping an eye on you, but at the same time, they could be acting quite childish in keeping an eye on you, something along them lines. But I feel it's more your energy that you snuck away because maybe you want to spend time by yourself, but you didn't tell anyone where you were going or how long you will be. You could have been gone for 4 weeks, 5 weeks, something along them lines. But I feel it's more to do with trying to balance yourself, getting in touch with your inner child. All right. Now let's see what's happening within the month of February 2019. Now we have the Sun card. Now, you could be dealing with a Leo person, okay? So you feel like this Leo person is very, you know, bright, vibrant, happy, positive. Person makes you feel very, very happy, okay? You don't feel trapped and, you know, bounded by this person. I feel like this person allows you to be, all right? Because we have the 8 of Swords in the reverse. So you may have met this person 2018 or 2008, something along them lines. But you do feel quite happy. I wouldn't say quiet. I feel like you do feel happy about this Leo person, okay? But there's some sort of judgment around this connection for some reason. Maybe you could be judging this connection, or maybe you may, because this is in your present position now, right? Maybe you may judge the connection for some reason. Quite conflicted. This person makes me feel happy, but I still have my reservations about this. Maybe you and this person in the month of February may go out. But I feel like if you do go out, it will be with other people. It's almost like you don't want to be alone with this person because you're very conflicted. Maybe you may have the same sort of friends, be in the same sort of group. But I do see a lot of celebrations happening. Or it could be with because this is a major arcana card. So I feel strongly You could be dealing with a Cancer or a Leo, okay? And you feel free around them. You're able to express yourself, enjoy yourself, but at the same time, there's some sort of judgment around the connection, and maybe not judgment from yourself, maybe judgment from other people about this connection for some reason. Okay, this is what I'm getting. However, I also have this one. We have release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So some of you may feel like, I need to release my ex, right? Some of you could have been dealing again with a Aquarius, Gemini, or a Aries or Sagittarius, all right? Or some of you could be dealing with a Leo, a Libra, or a Cancerian person. And some of you may, in the month of February, release this person because there's some sort of deception around this person. I did mention before about maybe retreating, and I feel like the retreat is more to do with yourself than with anyone for some of you. And I feel like you want a honeymoon, you want to go it alone this month. So I feel like, yes, some of you may just be going it alone, maybe reminiscing about the past, maybe thinking. I feel like you guys are more thinking as opposed to feeling this month, right? And I feel like you don't want to be with anyone really. For some of you, not for all of you, you want to spend time alone, getting in touch with your inner child, which could be perceived to others that you are acting quite childish because you're being quite secretive. So there's a lot of conflicting energies going on here, right? I feel like it's more, the focus is more on you as opposed to other people. We also have the Page of Pentacles. Now this is an earth sign. This could be a Virgo, right? And I feel like there's going to be some sort of offer made towards yourself or this Virgo, right? Or it could be you. You could be in this energy. This could be a Capricorn or a Taurus, but I feel like it's a Virgo, right? You could have Virgo in your chart. But I do feel like you may make some sort of offer towards somebody. Maybe going away, gaining that sort of self-healing may have, make you come out and give someone an offer. Maybe you wasn't feeling quite balanced, so you felt that you was unable to give an offer. Maybe you felt that you want to release all the past and just focus on yourself. I feel like you will be quite balanced out coming, in the month of February, so you're able to give someone an offer. We also have the Magician, so you could be dealing with a Gemini also. Now, because we have the Magician, this is all elements, so you could be dealing with air, fire, water, earth, right? I feel like you are able to manifest what you want to bring into your life, okay? And then we have the 10 of Wands. So this could be a fire sign, right? Aries or a Leo or Sagittarius, right? To me, this could be a Aries, but you could be dealing with a fire sign. Now, you feel that you want to resurrect this situation with this fire sign person, okay? Or this earth sign person, or it could be any element, because remember, the Magician is any element, right? So you feel that you want to manifest something with them, but you may feel, and I see from these cards, that it will be quite a burden to get this thing off the ground. The reason why it may be a burden to get this thing off the ground, Capricorn, is because maybe you snuck away from this person, because I don't see any real other energy. When I was looking at this card, I thought it was more your energy, you sneaking away from this person. And I see you trying to come back in because you went away, you had to think about the situation, you had to think about what you want to do moving forward. And when you felt whole again, you want to make this offer, you're willing to make this offer, willing to resurrect the situation with this person, willing to make the effort, okay? And this, I see that this is going to be taking place next month, in the month of February, okay? In the month of February. And, I feel like for some of you, you may have disappeared for maybe, 10 months, 5 months, or a month, right? Something along them lines, or maybe even since March or April last year. And during November times or something along them lines, you may have felt that, I feel like November times, you're still retreating. You were still retreating. And I feel like you've done it in a way whereby you just snuck quietly. And it could have been perceived by others as you being quite childish. And then you make an entrance again. Sorry, you make an entrance again. And some of you could decide to make an entrance in June. I know this is a February reading, but I have to read what I feel. Some of you could decide to make an entrance in June or even April or May, okay? But you're going to try to resurrect this thing with this person, all right? You may try to get the ball rolling in February, but I don't really feel that. I feel that you more want to retreat, you more want to release yourself from anybody that you were tied to in the past, okay? But I do see that you will try to, resurrect the situation with this person, whether or not this person will want to, associate themselves with you anymore is a entirely different story, because I see that some of you may have snuck away from this person, but I do see for some of you that you would want to make an effort, and it could be with this fire sign, this Leo person, again this Aquarius person, this Libra person, or Cancerian person. So from now until I say June, I see that some sort of effort is going to be made after you went away, because I feel for some of you, you felt that you had to get away, and you may have felt that if you told anyone, they'll try and talk you out of it, but it could have been perceived as being childish, right? But I do see a lot of retreat for you guys. You could be in hibernation mode right now as I speak, as you guys are listening to this, but I do see you coming out. You guys may have Virgo in your chart, and I do see that you'll be trying to make an effort with somebody that you have feelings for. Guys, that was your February 2019 reading. Please let me know how it resonates. Please like, share, subscribe. I love reading your comments, and I shall speak to you guys all soon. If you would like a personal reading, please go to my description box below where all my details are. Take care of yourself. Have an amazing February. Peace out.